full effect. What's good?
I kind of like this new lighting.
No, it's kind of
fucks with it.
Week.
They ain't seen the first one. Just wait till they see the first one. The progression's there.
We just getting better, baby.
That's it.
Baby.
Fellas, it's a new day for the Sativas on Sunday podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Smoking Grooves.
It's your boy Hayes.
And we got a guest.
We have
Another one.
with us.
2 in a row.
Two in a row, guys.
What are you
On both video days.
Is that a streak? Is 2 a streak or is 3?
It counts. It counts.
It counts.
Yeah.
Who we got? Let the people know.
All right, we got my boy.
Oh, God. Hey. You know what I mean?
Yo.
Hey, it's fine.
Keep it rolling.
Put a beep in there. Put a beep in there.
Let's go ahead and beep that one out.
And then we're gonna.
Hold on.
That's fine. Put a beep in there.
Hold on.
Nobody's gonna know.
But what makes this more funny is we literally talked about this 5 seconds
Right before we started.
I don't want to hear nothing because you done said my name and you done said my name.
No. But
Both
we've never said it.
We
And
never
I-
said it 300 seconds.
It's okay.
300 seconds after we said it before.
Not even 300 seconds.
How long is 300 seconds? Like 6 minutes?
Oh shit, that was funny.
Hey, look.
I don't know that matters.
I couldn't even blink all the way and he said his government name. That's how
Right.
fast he said it. Anyway, we got Indikca
Sorry,
Black.
I had it wrong.
Thank you.
We got Indikca Black here in the room with us.
Indikca Black.
Yeah.
At underscore Indikca Black.
Yeah,
No,
spell it
it
out for us.
is,
Spell it out for us.
Instagram, it is Indikca, INDI, capital KCA _ BOK.
Oh, I see what you did.
Yeah, see.
I would have never typed it that way.
Yeah.
I'm really glad you spelled that
I'm
out.
gonna tell you, man, this is some shit that was in the works when I was like 17 on MySpace. But I used to go by Jorge Sativa on Instagram. I've been playing.
Hold on.
Dog,
On
my
MySpace?
alias, my alias, yeah.
Jorge Sativa.
My aliases was tight, man. I was on bullshit.
Tell me you had a
before we got-
Zanga.
Oh my fucking
I remember
God,
that.
bro.
Yeah.
No, I only kept it in MySpace.
It was just
Black
words,
Planet.
dude. You know how shitty social videos are? It was just
Twitter.
words.
That was Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Zango was Twitter.
Yeah, but
Was
Twitter
it?
has
At the
pictures.
time.
Say what?
Twitter has pictures.
Yeah, that is true.
But
Now.
anyways, we're here. We're
We're
here.
here.
Bro,
Back.
Zanga takes me back though, for real.
We should just get it out the
Don't tell the
way.
people what you
Wait.
do.
We'll talk about it in a minute.
Hold on, wait. We gotta
I want to talk about it in a minute, but we need to get out the way. that it
we
was
gotta
like,
get it out of the way. We gonna
This
get to the
vote that
conversation.
just happened,
Oh, okay.
we won.
One.
Ms. Zaza.
We won. I feel like
Alright, we
people
won.
in the
We
industry
won.
are stoked that it happened.
Yeah, no, it
Yeah,
opens up
wait.
opportunities.
There's a lot of people that aren't.
Half the industry's pissed.
I was really worried for a
A
second.
lot of people are mad.
Like around like 7:45 to 8:15 when it was mainly
Yeah,
rural that was in,
yeah.
and it was like 50-50. I was like, oh no.
It was
Oh, no.
49-51.
But then it said like 1% reporting.
No, I know. And then I'm like, okay, and then it goes up. But even at like 45%, it was still like 50.9 to like 49.2 or what, like 0.1.
It was wild.
It
It was
was
close.
real close for a while. I was like,
Yeah.
real worried.
It was one of those where I was like, yo, fuck it. I'm going to go to sleep.
Whatever
And just see what happened. Happened. You know?
Yeah.
This is the same thing that happened with the Trump election. I did the
Right.
same thing. I was like, man, this shit getting tight. I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get out.
I did my duty.
Whatever
It's time to go
I
to sleep.
voted. I did my
But
part.
then you woke up.
And I saw, was it High Times on my Instagram page?
Yeah.
It said, welcome Missouri, the 21st state. I was like, oh.
So
Nah,
let's so they said so when Josh was on the pod, he said that it would be February 7th.
Before
Yeah.
they did it.
Whenever it like flips. Is that still you think gonna stay?
No, I don't think
I don't
so.
think so.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So what do you
think
think is
so.
gonna happen?
Well,
They
Is
still,
it gonna
they
take
still have to
longer?
go, they
Well,
still have to
hold
go
on,
through the
'cause this is the
paperwork
thing.
and get everything properly approved.
This is what's happening
But
right
hold on,
Or
now.
though,
they
'cause
push it
what
out.
if I don't know, because remember I'm opening a home state. Well, if they open a rec, they'll be the first one rec, and people they're
Yeah.
on it. I don't know.
It's not gonna happen
That's
February
a
7th.
very far stretch, but the opportunity is there though.
It could be.
Yeah.
If it happens February 7th, and I've been told that it won't, but if it does,
Who told you that?
I can't.
You gotta say your
I can't-
sources.
No, Why?
Yeah,
Why I can't say the
he's
source?
hiding sources.
No, I'm not hiding. So I'm protecting interest.
All right.
Yeah, that's really
It's
what
different.
it is. You can't be.
It's different.
All right,
No,
but yeah.
but they said to get it done February 7th would be damn near impossible just because of the amount of language that has to be rewritten and DHS has to sign off on a bunch of stuff.
Rewritten. Why do they have to rewrite language?
Because
they
have to make sure the language is direct because it's a constitutional amendment.
Yeah, they have to go back and
there's
put
no
everything.
time for fallacies or errors. They have to be airtight with that.
Yeah.
And then pretty much they're going to be as ambiguous and airtight as possible and put it in there.
Yeah, because they're
And
trying to fuck with us.
I think DHS is just gonna fuck Kansas City. Only
But why?
because,
But no, the thing is,
I'm saying because like, look, you think February 7th, then Russ right around 3 weeks later is Big 12 tournament, and you think about all the millions of dollars.
I got so much
to
of a great idea for the Big 12 tournament rack parties. If I can't wait, I can't wait for it all.
We just got.
But here's the deal. So like I don't. So December 8th though, no matter what, it goes in where like any person over 21 can have weed, right?
Yeah.
You just can't buy. You just can't buy.
You
it.
just can't buy it
So
from
can we
dispensary.
throw gifting parties and gift weed out now?
Okay,
Yeah.
see, okay, hold on,
technically
wait.
you can.
That's a good question.
No, you can because the parties I do.
Yeah.
Like that's part of the thing. Like you come, you get to try people, the caregivers, bud, bro. Like I literally will bring out like a.
But they got.
pound
But they
for a
got.
small
They got
group of
medical
people.
cards, huh?
It's a private event.
Okay, but
Hold on.
but
I can say this because it's recreational now.
no.
Because
But I'm saying
long as I
were they
ha-
supposed to? I'm just saying were they supposed to have them? Medical cards for
Is it
that to be
encouraged?
like
No,
quote, in the law?
because it is a private event in a private place. Pretty much.
Okay,
Okay.
so
Yeah, it's a private event. So when you come in, we're decriminalized under 35, under an ounce and a quarter. So I'm not giving. I'm literally. You can't. Everybody. I'm covered for a pound.
Yeah.
So as far as I'm concerned, I'm not bringing more than a pound in because of obviously safety reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm covered for everybody there in my situations. But for the most part, I'm gifting. I want people to tell me how to give me my feedback.
Right.
So it's like I have it out. I'll have something already pre-ground for people who just want to stuff a joint. I have some buzz people to take home, stuff like that. People, like I said, I've had instances where people do their thing, but that's not my business. I don't think nobody should go to jail for weed. That's not. It's a private affair.
Yeah.
You're in here. Whatever happens here stays here.
right.
So yeah, that's how we pull that off.
It's one of those things
Yeah.
where if you know, you just kind of know what the
Yeah.
rules are.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about.
and we have security. There's security there
on
and stuff
first
to
Friday.
check IDs.
When it now after December 8th and sit outside and hand cartridges to people if they're over 21.
You can, but this is the only downside about you.
They gonna get-
You have to account for it in metric. You got to account for it in metric.
Why?
Yeah. It all has because it all has to be accounted for.
Because at the end of the day, they're the big fuck up. Nobody wants to deal with metric.
No,
They
no.
track
Metric,
everything.
metric is fucking trash.
Like I feel like that's what they would have to.
I
do
also
'cause
feel
this
like
is
at this point in the
sale.
game, at this point,
they have to keep track of everything.
That's what I'm saying. So they couldn't just give them out unless you could, but it would be illegal.
but even at this point in the game, it's like, look, you can hand out whatever, but it's not like people can't just go get it. So the fact that you go get
Yeah.
it, you be 21, cool, rock with that. But it's
yeah,
just
but I
like-
think that once it goes rec, metric has to be a little different. Like once it gets produced, they don't give a fuck where it goes when it's rec.
nah, that ain't true.
They actually,
I mean,
they really do.
Nah,
No,
they
I'm telling
care.
you, they do. Metric.
They care.
How is that? Why? Because
Because you still-
Because they're the government.
Because
it's nosy.
well, metric ain't the government. It's actually a private
No,
business.
but-
That's what's even crazier.
But you still, the legislation it states you still have to track from seed to sale.
from seed to sale.
Yeah.
And so
but
once,
but if I check it out as a salesman, check it out of the system,
then whatever you
like
do
I
with that
sold
after
it.
that, that's on you.
That's what I'm saying.
He's talking about like how illicit does the parties, or they'll
Ooh,
check
wait,
it
wait,
out.
wait,
or
wait,
like,
wait. Stop.
I'm talking. We going to illicits tomorrow, by the way. Friday.
Tell me about this party. I'm curious.
Oh, you don't know about
they
illicit?
have a smoke area. There's
No, I don't get privy to the information, so I'm asking.
Yeah, because because y'all are manufacturing. I'm on the bud tender side.
Exactly.
So pretty much last year, that's the benefit of being on the bud tender side of things. But pretty much what illicit did was they had a party where shout out to Sammy Childress, illicit, yeah,
Sammy's
love you,
fire.
sweetheart, clutch person.
Sammy's fire.
But what they'll do is they'll check it out legally, and what they'll do is they'll have samples available at the party where it'll be aged where people can pinch out. I'm gonna send you a link of it, like the first one they did with Field State.
They're doing another one
Yeah.
on tomorrow for the Monopoly melts. If you want to go, 4:30.
Yeah, so they'll probably have Monopoly melts there.
I can take you because I got invites.
Nice.
Can I go?
It's lit.
I'm all for it.
should
Show
go
me
to
what
go.
I gotta do for that.
I'll show you.
like, no, I'm
I got
all about that
DJ.
action.
I'll show you for sure. Huh?
I got a DJ. I can't make it.
Okay, but anyways, yeah. No, but I'm just saying because even right, I'm talking about once it goes rec, it doesn't. Once it leaves the system, once it's seed to sale, the sale is selling it to me to go give
Right,
to somebody.
yeah. At
It's
that
all the
point,
same.
do whatever.
Yeah, no,
That's what I'm saying. So if I just checked it out of metric as like samples,
Yeah, no.
I can stand outside and give it to people
But
who
it's
are 21
also
plus.
it's also
after December 8th.
Yeah, no. After if you did it that way, yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
you be doing what Sammy would do as a promo.
All I
Yeah.
want to say is this: I think people should just chill till legislation comes out, so there's no hiccups, no one gets busted, and then come whenever the date, we can do whatever the heck we want.
Yeah.
Who wants to be stuck in jail when nobody knows what to do?
Right.
Like, okay, let's clear up some shit because on Facebook,
Clear it up, dude.
there's just a lot of ignorant
Hey,
people floating
My
around.
man Smoking Groove
Ooh, he
is
said
angry.
it was ignorant.
It is ignorant. If you're
Hey.
gonna sit there and spew ignorant bullshit about nothing you know about, then why speak in the first place? I seen a post that said,
Well, I'm only saying that for cultivators, because there's people who are cultivating on the underground and are like, "Oh, I'm out now," and it's like, bro, no,
okay,
not yet,
and
not
that's
yet,
another
Yeah.
thing.
not yet.
Dub and I had a conversation about a mutual friend who posted the why you should vote no. We had a mutual friend who posted one of the reasons why you should vote no, and Dub reached out to him and was like, "Hey, do you realize this is for recreational marijuana?" And his response was like, "Oh man, I didn't know. I'm down with the weed. I'm gonna vote yes."
Yeah, but he posted that video or that white piece of paper about all the bad things. But that half that paper is a lie.
That's what I'm saying. But people are blindly posting.
half of that shit is blatant lie. Like
Because
there's
the
no
thing is
stop and
easier
sight
to-
mandate.
It's literally easier to read one piece of paper versus a whole 38 piece.
Sure.
I know, but like it
Yeah.
sucks when it's a blatant lie. Like there's no stop and sight mandate.
Okay, so everybody
They're not like there's none. And you can
I
smoke
think-
weed anywhere. You can
I
smoke
think what
cigarettes.
they're worried about is the fact that a citation opens the door for your warrants to get ran, because you got to run my name if you'll give me a
Well,
citation.
here's the thing, though. Here's what people are forgetting.
A citation.
Just
Correct.
because you legalize doesn't mean it's the criminality is gone.
And that's
The
thing people not
criminality
realizing.
still exists. However, KCPD in 2016, 2017, somewhere in that time frame, decriminalized marijuana in Jackson County.
Old boy Quentin Lucas did it in 2019.
Yeah.
No, it's only in
So-
city limits.
Right, so that's
That's
fine.
what-
That's
that's
city
city
limits.
limits.
And that's what people are failing to realize. Okay, so you can't smoke a joint and drive. You were never intended to be able to smoke a joint and drive.
Where
Let's
you
be clear.
can't drink an alcohol and drive. What are you fucking
Exactly.
idiots?
So why would you think you could be able to just
To
smoke a
smoke weed
joint
and
behind
drive.
the wheel? You got to use common sense.
Yeah, be smart.
Someone also was
Don't
like,
be a retard.
and then
You know
someone
what I mean?
was on Facebook talking about, oh well, if you have over 3 ounces, they gonna lock you up. Cool. Here's my question to you: other than leaving to the dispensary and coming back, why else do you need more than 3 ounces on your person at one time?
What I will say, that's when you become a registered caregiver. That's the only time there's exceptions.
Yeah.
It's the only time, like I said, I'm a cultivator and a caregiver, so I'm unfortunately. I don't even want to say unfortunately, because I did this shit so I could have the privilege to do so if I felt like it.
Right.
Because I want to be able to give my mom 3 ounces. Shout out to my moms. I got that blueberry
No,
for you.
and that's fair. No, and that's totally well within the law. I'm talking
But that's
about,
within the law. Like a normal person, what do you need more than 3 ounces
That's my whole
driving
point.
around?
I'm not talking about caregivers.
You don't
I'm
need more
talking
than that.
about patients.
But you can have as much as you
regular
want at your
consumer,
house.
right,
Yeah.
but that's not
So
what
just-
they're
so-
talking about on their person.
I know, but I'm just saying these people don't even, they think that when you have over 3 ounces, you're fucked. No, you can have as much, you can have 20 pounds at your house. Just don't drive with more than 3
Right.
ounces.
Right.
Or here's another one: the search and seizure thing trips a lot of people up. So in the medical market, when you apply to get your cultivator license, you already waived that right.
Yeah,
The state has a database. You waived
Yeah.
that right.
But we're
Where's
the
where's
only-
where's my camera at? You waived that right. So they're already telling you something that's already been done.
But the cool part is we're like one of the only states that doesn't give that information to the feds.
Yeah.
Because Parsons says fuck
And
the
the
feds.
and the state
So like you're like anybody who has a caregiver, the feds don't even know because they don't get to see our lists.
and to this
We're
day,
our own state. Fuck you. We're doing whatever we want to do.
and to this
Leave us
day,
alone.
how many is anybody know?
I've
if
never heard of
anybody-
one.
If anybody who's gotten,
I've never heard of one.
No.
What I will say is again, it's that exception for cultivators. There are people who've gone buku crazy with it,
Sure.
and they've been busted.
There's always gonna be people who
But
do
it's
it.
Yeah, but were they
also-
breaking laws?
What you say?
Like
Oh,
there's
yeah, no,
laws in
no,
place. Like
definitely.
And I'm not saying I've broken plenty of laws, and I'm not saying that like
this
people
is the thing.
don't.
I know people that have like I got 6 plants. But they didn't say how big. I said, bro, they do give you they were giving you a limit to how much you could have as a cultivator.
Yeah.
Like my allotment, I'm allotted 16 ounces per month or whatever the equivalent is. I can have up to 3 times that because I could be saying like, oh, this is for the next month. After that too.
Right.
So it's like. It's weird because it's like people don't understand, like especially people who don't understand growing, how that can when you grow, you have to grow within your limit.
Right.
So like I know somebody that pulled down about damn near 5 pounds between 6 plants.
But were they outside or in a
No, they were growing in a big ass grow tent
inside. Yeah.
And it was like like bro, like you breaking the law right now. He was like, I only got 6. I said, well, here's the thing. You can only have a certain amount too now. This is before this has happened. This is might as well have been last week. Pretty much.
Yeah.
So, but it's like people are understanding like because of that shit right there. Yeah. They're just like, oh no, I don't want to go to jail. Like, just take it back.
Take it back a little, bro.
You literally grow within your limits.
Common sense goes a long way with this.
Long way,
and even then, like if you're a real cultivator, you can find people that will sign up to be so fast.
Exactly. There's ways to grow whatever you want, and my thing is, there's ways to make money in the game now. Yeah. Like even the small guy, like I know you're not going to get rich. Like no industry. The small guy gets rich. Like, tell me any industry that starts where it's ever fair.
I'm gonna tell you, this is weird because it's like
and you always gotta have stake in it, be able to even have stake in the game.
You have to grandfather your way in through the gray area.
Now
that's what you have to do.
But it can be done.
It can be done,
and that's what's wild is like this is one of the only industries where that can be done. Like, there's no other industry where this is so fresh and new that this can be, like, you can go from nothing to be huge.
Okay, so
as long as you make the right relationships and you have a good enough product.
So stay right there. So people also online have been like, Missouri's got trash weed. And I'm like, yo, look, they're comparing it to what's already been established decades before this was even a thing. So to think that Missouri would be on par with Colorado, California, Washington.
It depends where you go in those states. I've had shitty weed from every state.
True. Yeah.
I've had good weed from Missouri too.
I feel like we're just getting better, bro. Like,
that's it.
Yeah.
That's literally it.
It just needs to get better.
People
but
don't understand like how bad it was when it first started. Like,
oh god,
it was terrible.
You had to be there. You had to be there.
No, I remember seeing the photo of the bud from 3rd Street. It's gotten way better. I promise you.
It's gotten way better. And honestly, like I was saying before,
so much better.
I really think our dabs are amongst some of the best I've tried. But it is what it is. But
I'm
yeah,
not be bold enough to say this, but it's up there for I don't know because I'm not a big dad person, but I've had dads from Colorado. And I'll say Missouri's doing pretty damn good.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
There's good brands. People just get so close-minded and think that Cali weed's the best out there or Colorado. I mean, it's all relative. You'll find something good.
And plus, you got to give it time.
Yeah,
in my opinion, you got to give these growers time. Like they just got into the market.
Hey, and if you voted no, I don't want to see you at the dispensary either.
Not at all.
Dude.
Just taking up space.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you. I don't give a fuck if I did vote no.
Hey,
I'm pulling up.
That's
nigga.
just the thing
Because I'm not against access to dispensaries.
No, I'm not either. I'm not against it.
This is the reason I'll be honest about it. I voted no because I felt like we could have did better.
Okay,
that's just me. I hold my government to a high standard. That's my personal thing. I've always been told to hold your government to a high standard.
So here's the thing.
Don't be afraid to tell them, hey, we want better.
So you can do better.
We can definitely.
I'm going to keep fighting the good fights just for more certain things to be changed. I'm not against that. Like, it's still a step in the right direction. I'm not going to sit there and say, no, it's just I didn't agree with certain things. I just want things to be different.
But I feel like you're one in the group of that who feel that way the same way you do, but they're going to be defeated because, they're like, oh, well, it passed. That's it. I'm like, that's not it. If you feel like something wasn't fair, it wasn't written correctly, and you want to change something, there's ways to do it and go about it. There's groups actively trying to do that right now.
Yeah.
So it's like these people only care because it's a hot topic on Facebook to talk about.
Yeah, but for the most part, now that it's rec, they're gonna forget all about these what the growers' complaints are. I understand the grower, like the small growers, they want more. I get it.
And honestly, that's just really what the freedom is. Like, people don't understand. Like, if you were in the growing community in Missouri when it first started, we knew what we wanted. We wanted to be able to freely just sell our bud. Like,
Right.
not even on no like disrespectful like trap house type shit. We just didn't want to be hiding, like, because this is the thing. The way I got the way I got my job at From the Earth, I walked in, I had extra cannabis I had to dispose of. We had to take it to the dispensary to dispose of it. There was no formal way for them to dispose of it. And I was like, well, damn, if y'all don't have no formal way for me to track this, what can I do? And he just saw like, oh, he pays attention, so I need to have him on the team. And that's how I got on.
Yeah.
But it's just really about they want free market. They want free reign. They want to be able to go down to the city market and be like, oh, I got these homemade edibles the same way to do with his mango jalapeno.
But you can't really, but
it's not. That's
like,
a utopian. That's a utopian society.
And that's the thing. And it's like,
name one place in the United States you could do that.
You have to find a medium. You have to find a medium. And
but that's what I'm saying. People want that dystopian society to the point where like, yo, this should be free to that point.
Well, this is the thing. We're not in Trinity. We're not in the Trinity County.
We're not even close.
We can't do that. We're not Humboldt. We're not Mendocino. We're not Trinity.
They gave us an inch, and now we can go a mile. We got our foot in the door.
And do you really think that like the cops are gonna give a fuck about Suzanne on the corner selling her weed brownies to her friends?
No.
You know what I mean? Like these small girls, like as long as even if you get big enough,
15 more years for that generation to fully just be.
But if you get big enough, on the gray market, somebody with a license will find you and put you on the market.
Exactly.
It's literally so just like
people don't want to work.
Exactly.
They don't want to work.
That's the thing. It's not.
They don't want to grind.
You'll be able to get. There's enough licenses.
Preach smoke.
And
Mike
on
Jones.
one license, you realize on one license there could be 12 businesses.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that's what people don't even understand. Like I know there's only 270 manufacturing licenses. This is only 270 people or groups of people are making the money, but you can get so much money off of that license.
I will say this. I will
just
say
by
this.
being a brand and selling through their licenses.
I will say this. I would like to at least see more than just one black-owned dispensary. Like
I would love that.
I would love to see 20, 30, 40, 50.
Because we still have the micro. We still have the micro licenses.
That is my big point
that's
about why I
want
voted
to
no.
see.
Because it was like, look, I need to represent for what I believe in more than anything. To me, that's just base of being American.
I mean,
like,
shout out Franklin Stash House.
Like, shout out, got the hoodie on.
No, I think there definitely needs to be fair.
Like, I feel like I'm not, like I said, no matter what, it is a step in the right direction. Like I said, I'm just not afraid to be like, hey, let's try again. That's where I was at with it. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to still keep advocating for equity for minorities and black people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to still keep advocating for small growers to be able to have more than just 6 plants. Like, people, I feel like there should be a little bit more freedom with that as far as cultivation.
But we got our foot in the door.
But we're here.
But we got our foot in the door.
And like I said, it's not really,
especially,
to me,
I think
to get the momentum going, you got to take the next step. So
it's
like, this is the first step. We got to get our foot in. Next step from there.
But nobody saw it like
keep
that.
Going.
They didn't see it like that because it's like the information's out there, but people don't want to read it.
No.
Yeah, and that's really what it was. And I read it, and it's hard because like a lot of the crazy pothead Republicans were just like, "You're against it." It's like, bro, like, I don't think you understand how much weed I smoke. Like, I'm not against any of that. Like, I'm cool.
My thing is,
but y'all have to find that two truths can be evident at the same time.
Sure.
That's kind of where I'm at with that. Like, this can be true and this can be true. But if one truth is more evident for people to see, you still have to make a way to make the other one seen. So it's like, let's keep it moving. Like I said, we're taking a step.
That's what.
The next one is that. Let's go from there.
The business side of me sees it now the way that Josh was trying to explain it earlier, because for the longest I was like, nah, don't fuck with that because they jiving us. But it's like, all right, we have to make this shit appeal to old white money. Old white money has to see the benefit in this before.
But we almost lost to it.
We almost lost to it.
Did you see the map?
Have you? Oh yeah, the map was
the
wild.
heat map of the votes was insane.
The three most
It
popular.
was literally Columbia, Kansas City,
St. Louis.
and St. Louis.
Kansas City was apparently Kansas City was responsible for like 77% of that cannabis vote.
Yep.
Like
nuts.
What? Like shout out
Kansas City.
We came through.
Right.
Like Jackson County was big.
Well, I mean, our mayor was voting about how awesome it is. So like that's fucking.
Hey, I want to
shout out Quentin Lucas.
I want to see him smoke a joint the day it comes enacted.
I love Quentin Lucas.
I want to be there. I want to smoke with him.
Shout out Quentin Lucas.
And make this the clip. Make this the promo clip.
Everyone show this to the mayor right now.
Quentin Lucas goes to the dispo and buys it. I'll buy it for him.
Yeah, I'll like the joint for him.
I'll buy it for him.
Nah, I ain't gonna
I
like
want to
that
see
man
it.
joint.
I want to see it.
He said no.
I want to
I
see
mean,
it.
but he literally, somebody said like, what are you gonna do, whatever, or something about. He said Kansas was gonna come to Missouri and buy their weed like they always have, or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Twitter.
I want to say I did see that
that's nothing
tweet.
new.
Yeah.
Nothing new
Yeah,
about
somebody
that.
was
sure
trolling him,
will.
and he goes, "You're gonna it's cool. Kansas are gonna come over here and buy weed like they always have."
Y'all gonna come over and
right
sports
across
bet.
7th Street and bet on sports.
Yeah.
Right.
They're gonna smoke that joint.
It's
put
a
that
beautiful
bitch out
marriage.
before
It's
we
a
get
How
to bed.
wild is that, though? I don't think it's gonna take Missouri long to get to sports betting.
Nah, but I'm excited for the psychedelics though.
Did you see Colorado?
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, Colorado
Yeah.
legalized certain psychedelics for sale.
DMT, what up?
Psilocybin.
Psilocybin. Yeah.
Dog, you know what just went through my mind? I was like, you know how people are about to go to jail trying to get this shit through Kansas? Like,
Hey, Kansas.
Oh,
hold on.
man.
Kansas is just mad. Like,
Kansas just is forced into progression.
Hey, I
They
love
the
it.
worst pickle ever.
Somebody
bro,
told
they're
me.
smacked between two recreational states.
Somebody
Yeah.
told me that
Oklahoma.
22% of the
Yeah.
money that they're
Oh, my
I don't
collecting,
give a fuck.
22% of the money in Kansas City, Missouri from cannabis is going to come from Kansas. They said.
Oh yeah.
That's
All
like
them
their
Johnson
projection.
County moms is gonna buy
I'm
up
gonna go ahead.
all the
I'm gonna go
herb.
ahead and
Oh,
argue
love
that
it.
Johnson County accounts for at least 22% of the current market.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that because I worked at a list and a lot of
Time
them
out.
tags went from my neighborhood.
That's what I'm saying.
So I'm
hold
gonna go
on.
ahead and say I can't. Yeah. Boy.
So if they account for 22%, what does the resale market account for?
the resale market. The resale market, ooh, because I ain't buying no resale KC Kush. No offense, listen, I ain't saying like that. I used to, but like I was just like,
Hey.
I know I spend so much time around. I know it when I
Yeah.
see
Hey,
it.
that
like,
Monopoly Melts
it's
drop's
there.
going to be fire, though.
Nah,
So wait. Okay, so is that going to be in the list? Is that going to be?
It's
in the
already
list?
out.
yeah,
in stores.
illicit possession of Monopoly. Melts, some
Monopoly
sort of
Melts
collaboration.
powered by illicit.
Yeah, no,
They
I've
paid
already,
that.
Yeah,
That's
I've
what I'm
seen
saying
it.
about the gray. If you get good enough on the gray market, dude, a brand will
I will
find
say
you,
that
bro.
if anybody is looking for a place to go to Franklin Stash House. They're willing to work with people.
They are.
Like,
We
I will
actually
say that.
talked
Shout out to
Alice about
Angela
that.
Oh
Harmon.
shit! If
Like,
you need
no.
a job and you got your
Yeah.
bank card or you got your agent card,
Yeah,
they're looking.
go over to Franklin Stash House. They over there. They looking. They're gonna be according to Miss Angie. She said they'll be looking to get some shit going within the next 90 days. I'm pretty sure they're gonna accelerate it with recreation coming through.
Got to.
But yeah,
Everything's
no.
going to accelerate.
So y'all ready to work long hours?
Bro, we
No.
about to be working.
Here's the
we
deal,
done had
though.
it good so long.
You know what's
man.
great about being the sales guy?
And I'm thinking about that shit because come
Now
Big
that
12,
it switches, my job's easy. They're going to call us ready to buy because
Yeah.
we're going to sell so much more. I'm not going to have to chase down buyers anymore. Like, it's going to be like me answers the phone like, you need it?
You don't have to
All right.
hire more people
Yeah.
to answer phones.
I mean, I'll answer the phone all hours of the day, dude. I'll chill and do dabs. Let's go, baby.
So wait.
I'm gonna travel. I'm gonna travel still and go see them all. I can't wait. It's gonna be tight.
Oh man, yeah, you're not gonna leave the road.
No, it's gonna be all. I'm gonna be all on the road all the time. It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait for Rec. I'm so excited.
So wait, let's talk about what everybody's been bitching about as well.
What?
Prices.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, it ain't no different than it is on the street. Just keep it a buck in the band. Like you can get an eighth for $25 at the dispo. It's gonna be a $25 motherfucking eighth.
Yep.
You get what you pay for when it comes to weed.
And you,
Yeah.
That's for
damn,
every
that's a great fucking way
that-
to put it.
That's for
Yeah.
every. It's just like going to O'Reilly Auto Parts. You got the house brand brakes.
Yeah.
You got the top middle brand brakes. And you got the top tier.
That's a good
brakes.
deal
So,
because the producer we got the other day, we went to this place on Westport called The Forest, and they gave quarter of shake for $25 out the door.
That's not bad. Take that all day.
well, how did it look?
That's lazy.
I mean, it
man
was
weed.
cool. It smelled cool, but it was just shake.
It's shake. Like
It was
okay,
shake.
let's be
But
honest.
was it decent? Was it decent?
What I will say is I've had some shake
I
from
mean, if you
certain
buy some
companies where it
shake-
be like I maybe that just is that's my personal system, but it's like, and maybe because I've learned to just look for certain things.
Nice.
Damn, wow. Lines in assertion that's believed to be false. Brother got something to say over there.
Yeah, he got. He went. Yeah. But yeah, no. So there is good deals still. But you're
Yeah, no, I
right. dude.
No, but
Definitely,
people are like,
But if you want to
good luck
get good
paying
weed,
$60, $70 for an eighth. Do you think the prices are gonna go that That's what they were.
Well,
that's what they were when they first
If
hit.
you paid attention to your local taxes, you would know where to buy the cheap weed, where there would be the least amount of
Zip
taxes.
codes.
Exactly. Because I'm going to tell you, everybody that's flying over the 62nd and Truce off that bus stop, I'm going to let y'all know that's probably some of the highest weed in the city. Go over to West Side. West Side, Crossroads, downtown. Like the
Go up
ones out
to
of
the
Texas.
Northland. Come to Clay County.
Yeah, Clay County is a cheaper
Come to
one
Clay
too.
County.
Check
No,
out
no. In fact, no, don't come up to my neighborhood. Stay down there. Don't come.
Nah, they about to be.
But I think,
Nah, man,
but
you
like,
gotta
we're
let them
figuring
go
out
see
the
the
zip
homies at
code,
Nature
bro.
Med.
I think we're trying to lower
Nature
price
Man.
one more time and stay there. I don't think
Hey.
I'm trying not to raise. We're trying not to raise.
Bro, it's gonna happen.
We're already on the high end though.
But you're
all
gonna-
these carts that are selling for like $40 full grams are
But you're
going to
not.
raise their
But you're gonna
prices.
now see brands like national brands start coming in. And they're gonna,
Already trying, dude. Rove already here putting. You
bro.
know.
1906 new high is here.
Yeah,
Yep. They gonna take
by the
over
way,
the topical
one thing
game.
I do want to say, we're about to get in.
The topical game.
Oh, topicals.
Oh, yeah.
We're gonna get, dude. There's infused pre-rolls written in the law now,
Oh, we already know.
so I'm so excited.
Infused pre-roll.
It's go. Yeah.
Infused
Oh,
pre-rolls are written, so now you can do infused pre-rolls.
I need
in
bubble
Missouri.
joints all
Hey,
day.
We got.
There's
we got
a brand.
wild
Our,
ideas.
Timeless has a brand called Tumble in Missouri.
I need
Arizona.
bubble hash filled joints.
You can do that. There's distillate joints. There's THC diamond joints.
all
There's
that.
a brand
It's
called.
all
There's
that.
a brand called Jeter that they sell in Arizona.
Jeter.
Bro, it knocked my socks off. Like,
So you know-
sorry
you know-
I didn't. Tumble's
Bro,
fire. Tumble's super fire. But this Jeter, bro.
You know who's tied
Bro,
in
them
with Jeter?
infused joints smack,
it's
dude.
fire weed,
I
and
love
they
them.
dip it in distillate, and then they roll it in keef.
Yes, a
Yep.
caviar joint.
And
Sounds
it's-
like caviar.
oh my! It's one of the. It knocked my socks off.
But
And
you
I
know-
think there's distillate inside of the.
But you know who they pair with, right?
Who?
Ricky Williams and Heisman.
Nice. I like Ricky
That,
Williams.
nigga, that man was my favorite running back when I was a kid.
His weed gonna come to his.
Hey,
gonna
what
come to
happened?
Missouri.
So what? So P Diddy just bought in too, huh?
Oh, they said he bought a cannabis brand, and they
Who
said
did?
Diddy?
for
It's gonna
180
be the-
million.
Oh yeah,
180
the
million.
largest.
The largest like black-owned cannabis brand now. is
Do we
Diddy.
really want Diddy's weed though?
No.
Diddy's just put his name
Keep
on
it a
it.
buck in the
Yeah.
band, bro.
I don't want to-
I mean, what was
I'm gonna
his
keep
liquor?
it a buck in the band. Everybody that's getting in
De
the game will
Leon.
need to get in
So-
game.
What was it? Ciroc, right?
Ciroc, and he got De Leon
We
tequila.
drank the shit out of Ciroc back in the late
But are you gonna
90s.
smoke some Diddy weed?
I mean, I'll try it. Would you smoke
I'm a-
Tyson?
I have.
I haven't tried it
Have
yet.
you tried the Tyson?
The toad was it could be better.
Yeah.
Better. Well, this is the thing because weed isn't cultivated the same everywhere you go.
Yeah.
So that's
Right.
one of them things. Is like, okay, maybe it's because it's so brand new. Because this was cultivated by
Mo Dank.
fuck. Tyson, the Mo Dank
Yeah,
cultivates for
Tyson was Mo Dank.
Here's the thing.
Okay, so
when you-
yeah, so it's like it's more so like I know like as a grower I can tell when there's things that can be added.
They're gonna Mo Dank to
it's
me
one of
is
those
one
type
of
of
those
things.
brands that's like just a step
It's gonna get
away
better,
from being
though.
fire.
Yeah.
Some of their weed's good. They're just a step away from being like real. They need a little bit better branding, but they need a step away from being fire.
I love the memberberry.
Yeah, I bet.
And
dude,
Memberberry has historically been trash in this state. I stand on
did
that.
you try did you try that rosin from Vibe?
Yeah.
To get an underground. Shout out Underground from Greenlight, by
Yo,
the
yeah.
way.
If y'all don't know about the underground,
I've never been to Underground.
Hey,
Let's talk
Underground's
about
fire.
Underground. Have you been to Underground?
No, I actually haven't. Like,
You've
that's
not
a
been
crazy
to
part.
This was the
I
first
haven't.
Underground I ever been to.
So the
That
last
shit's-
one
that
was
shit's
probably the
fire.
best one.
The James Lemonade one.
The last one was the best
The
one.
James
The
Lemonade
last one was the best one.
The one
Yeah,
out
bro,
of
the
Independence.
James Lemonade.
Vibe
that one.
Cannabis. It was
Hey, dude.
shout out Terrapin actually revealed their new name.
So Greenlight has like this back room. If you don't know, people out here, look up Underground. You go in there like this back room. It looks like a little like basement thing. It's fucking sweet. And Brand's set up back there, and they give it hella cheap. So like
yeah.
Vibe was set up.
Terrapin changed their name to Elevate, and they
yeah.
introduced as Elevate, so they had a couple products out
Yeah.
there under Elevate.
Yeah.
Notorious, or Farmer G was out there. There's a couple
Panda.
other ones. Panda.
But they sell like they had fucking live rosin half grams for $50 out the door.
Bro,
Vibe.
it was busting.
Damn.
It smelled busting.
And they were fire. They were like 18% terps on the live rosin.
Crazy.
I don't do you think hold on, let's be real about this.
I've been smoking way too much. Halloween was 2 weeks ago. Like, whoa, bro. Hey, whoa.
It was. So
shit.
hold on. So
last
that live
Monday.
rosin 18%. How not real is that?
What do you mean?
18% terps,
Ooh,
dude.
yeah.
Like this is
Was it
four.
Was it cold cured?
It was regular
first
live
press?
rosin hash, live rosin hash.
I mean, it depends if it was cold cured or hash, or if it was first press.
18% terps is a lot, right?
Pulled about everything out of it. That's why rosin's
That
the
seems
G.
a little wild. That number seems a little wild. When he told
That's
me,
why
I was
rosin's the best, man.
like, 18%.
As a grower, Indikca, what do you think?
I was daydreaming about that. I ain't gonna lie. I got lost.
Yeah.
But
If it was
that's
really
stupid. That's
good.
stupid crazy. Like, no,
Imagine
I'm like,
putting
I
one of
know,
your
like,
strains through that.
I don't think it's good now. I'm a flower person. I'm not a big concentrate guy.
Man.
I'm actually this session actually here. This gonna low key kind of converted me. I ain't gonna even hold it.
We converted Indikca to the
Dabster, it's good. You don't got to smoke as much. You get super high.
Hey, you
finicky
you
about
gotta
it,
add
but-
the drop another one.
But yeah, so
yeah.
let's talk real quick. What time is it? We got a little bit of time.
Yeah,
Let's talk about what he does.
Yeah, we
We didn't really talk about it because we started talking about the law and all the shit. So let's like get into.
and we'll get more to come when things
Yeah, we
happen.
can be reoccurring guests. I'm down with like having reoccurring guests too. I think that'd
no
be
problem.
tight.
But let's
Oh,
meet
yeah.
Mr. Indikca.
Yeah, pretty much. I just cultivate.
When you say cultivate, you mean grow.
Yeah, break it
pretty
down.
much. I'm-
break
You
it
gotta
down.
break it down for the layman's, dude. Like
so
the people
pretty
like
much
me that are dumb and don't
if
even
you
understand
need-
endo. You know what I
Before
mean?
then, I would say I just sold weed. I grew weed. I actually used to go out to this. Oh damn! Can I say that now? I used
You
to.
can
I used
say
to,
whatever
I used to
you
go out
want.
to random wood patches in Slow Park. So if you ever found like a big ass cannabis plant sitting around, that probably was mine.
So that's how you started growing?
No,
You would
I
just-
started in my room.
Yeah.
In like a little Tupperware dish.
Yeah,
My
in the
dumb ass-
closet?
Yep. In my little DVD cabinet.
What kind of light did you have?
Home Depot plant light on that motherfucker. Tie
Yeah.
that bitch, shine it in the middle, and I had like a little glass thing that I would close it with. And my dad caught me, and he didn't beat my ass. Thank God.
He did it?
He didn't.
He did
He
it?
didn't, but I thank God he didn't. But yeah, he just took my books and shit, and that's when the internet started really getting a lot easier to get a hold of. So I was in like Grass City forums, not commenting because I was worried about getting tracked because I'm on my mom's computer, and that's the last thing a black mom needs is the FBI pulling up to her shit. That would have been an end of days type of situation.
Not in the days.
It would have been, dog, like Arnold Schwarzenegger style. Like I would have had to. A bullet couldn't have put her down that day if she had to find out about that. But I started growing. Started selling weed to like we're just out in the 80s over there by President Gardens. If you saw
The 80s.
yes, the shady 80s.
That's out south.
Yeah.
Missouri side.
Yeah, out south.
Hey, I'll be from the south, but I'm from the Kansas side. It's a little different on the Kansas 80s.
Yeah.
I'm the 150th
That
in the
just sounds
Kansas.
like Adam 22.
I know. I've been doing it. I mean, like for real. I like that. The 80s.
Don't do it.
The 80s.
No,
Please
like,
tell me
that
about
was
the 80s.
That was a lot of dumb ass decisions. A lot of dumb decisions, boy.
He said a lot of dumb decisions.
No, like no.
Please don't do it.
No, I actually got kidnapped, bro. Like on some for real shit.
Wait,
Like,
what?
I got kidnapped as a grown ass man. I don't know.
Damn.
Bro, and it was crazy because they were tiny people, like
Wait.
little short dicks.
Were you
motherfuckers,
also
bro.
doing
Nice.
mushrooms?
Like, no, oh my God, I was high as fuck on weed. I swear to God. And these little motherfuckers was like, hey, you know so and so? And I'm just like, nah, I don't.
Never heard of him, my boy.
Who? What'd you say? Like, so I'm walking up the street, this Lincoln town car pulls up behind me, and I got my headphones. That's where I fucked up. I put both my headphones in. I'm just trying.
Never put both in.
Yeah, and that's why I fucked up. I was just trying to power walk, get to some light, get to the gas station, the Truce Market, to Truce Market.
Love True Smart.
So I'm trying to get there. Them motherfuckers called me at Club Rain. All I know is the motherfuckers
Club Rain.
took me down. I'm in the back of this Lincoln Town car. I know they're small because all I remember was wrestling moves, just sprawl. So I just started bucking, like kicking with all my fucking might. I know I hit somebody in the fucking jaw because I felt something pop. And dude was like, you let him out. Because he was talking about strip naked. Nigga, fuck no. Empty my pockets. Just started kicking. And I remember, it was like, as soon as I caught him in the jaw with my foot, they let me out. Luckily, I had my last quarter on me. I lost an ounce, but I had a quarter on me. I just forgot one. Thank God for cargo pants, extra pockets.
Right.
But
God did.
got out.
Cargo
Literally, I was just like, I was dinged up a little bit, like, motherfucker, I just got kidnapped. I took off. Truce Market, Gomez. If anybody goes to Truce Market, know who Gomez is. Gomez, yeah, motherfucker. But yeah, I'm trying to get a phone.
Wait, you're thinking is there a True Smart down south too? Because there's one at like 35th.
Yeah, no, not that one. Not
you're
that
thinking
one.
Way
No.
south
The one on
Truce.
35th. That's the one stop party shop.
No, there's a True Smart too. I go to it all the time.
Oh, you talking about on 41st? On 41st.
My
On
bad.
41st, right
yeah.
over there.
Yeah.
But
there's
I'm on
True
81st. I'm on right off 81st and Trues, right across the street from Jamaican G's.
I know exactly.
Okay.
What that's
So I'm like, I ain't got no phone. Can't come, bro. Can't call my baby mama. She down off at Bainbridge, in her apartment, minding her business with my son. I call, give me a phone. I'm like, bro, I got a gram of weed if you let me get a phone call. Niggas, easy win. Bam, let me see the phone. Robin, I ain't got my phone. These niggas try to kidnap me. I got a knot on my head. She like, let's get your ass home. I said, all right, cool. Trying to call John because I'm supposed to be bringing my nigga weed too.
Yeah.
Hey, my guy, like, you know anything? He said, bro, somebody got your phone, cuz, and they playing with it. All right, cool. No need to worry about that. That phone is gone. Shut that shit down the next day. So I literally just giving out weed to get home. It's weird as fuck. I got a gram if you let me do this.
Weed is currency.
Weed?
Yeah. I literally, 7 grams of weed got me back to my house on 35th.
Weed has gotten me.
This is when the bus costs money, too.
Weed has gotten me around a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Dog,
Damn, that's wild. I've never heard nothing like that.
I only had, and I still ended up with an 1/8 left. Smoke. So the last thing I did was took a gram, went up to the Sinclair over there off of Linwood, because my baby mama walked with me, because I was like, let me just get a Sprite, because I couldn't get the McDonald's Sprite, because that shit heals everything. But
He said,
tried to
that
get me a
shit kills
Sprite.
everything.
It does, bro. Couldn't do it, so I went and got me a Sprite, some shells, and I gave a gram to this dude at the liquor store. Got that. Went home that night with 2.5 grams and smoked that shit out. And went on the next day like it never happened.
So you sorry, we're gonna get back to this cultivator thing.
Okay.
So you're a cultivator. You have patience.
Yes, I do.
So you have patience. So you get to sell to them.
No, I don't get to sell to them.
You don't. You have to give
I
to
get
them.
paid for my services.
They do pay for your services.
Yeah, so pretty much you pay me per month. And it averages out to about, them having about...
So they can't pay you directly for 1/8 or quarters, or you could probably hit that again and it'll go.
No, I'm past the talking. That's all.
1/8 or quarters. I'm just curious how that whole section works.
Okay, explain the process. Explain the process.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you have to, in order to be a good cultivator, you have to have some sort of business sense. So what I do is, I'll call you, or somebody recommends me to talk to you or whatever, and it's like, hey, what's popping with you? How you doing? I let people know this is a good experience. And from there, we get to it. We figure out what's going on. We talk about what strains you might like. I let you know what I already got. You can pick something from there if you like that. You can pay me for my cultivation. So pretty much what you do is you pay for my light bill at this point. So you pay your part of my light bill. It goes from there. And we have with certain people shout out to Asherty. Been my longtime patient since all this started, was even buying from me before then. But with her, she went, even when she was going through her little thing, she would pay me $200 a month. She gets about an ounce a month anyway. So that worked out. And usually people pay me about $200 a month, and I cultivate whatever amount for them. They usually tip me by giving me a plant's worth and leave it there. And that's pretty much how I do it. I go out, recruit people. I put notices up on social
How many
media.
patients can you have?
Maximum 3. 2 I can cultivate 4, including myself.
Click it twice.
3. So yeah, 6 times.
So if you get a big, is it predicated by space, or is that just saying, hey,
No
this
number.
Is
Number solely. I can grow them any size and just stay within their patient limit. That's why I say you got to kind of hedge it back to whatever you're limited to.
Right. Okay.
I can get your patients pound allotment cards.
I definitely need to tell them that, because
And I could get your patients pound allotment cards. I have a pound allotment.
I do too.
Yeah, you could get the if I tell them we could get that, then you could. Yeah.
No, I'm definitely.
Hey, we
looking forward
win
to
then.
We have
There we
on
go.
air
If you can find a way, if you can find some way, I could
Hey,
if I could add that to my
you saw
repertoire. I
it.
definitely want to.
I already know I got my
Right.
Yeah, Bluebird Wellness. Shout out Bluebird Wellness. If you need a pound allotment, hit him
Yes.
up. I'll link you guys.
Okay.
I'll link
see,
you for
that's
sure.
legitimate.
He's
I
awesome.
definitely need to get that.
He got the doctors and all.
Oh yeah,
Well, we're running low on time here. I think we had a good episode here, boys.
Yeah.
yeah.
Then we didn't review no products.
We didn't, but we
No.
smoked a lot.
We smoked a lot.
We smoked some proper, some head change.
No video clips this week.
Yeah.
Oh, yo,
head
wait.
change.
Hold up. Our Discord's now set up.
I don't know what Discord is, but
Still
you
don't
know what?
But
But you know what you can do is just send us messages of your video of questions, and we'll talk about it.
through the Discord
I don't know. Okay.
or the Instagram. We'll explain.
Tell them how to use Discord.
You download the
Do we-
Discord app, or you can hit us up on Instagram, and we'll slide you the link. And that way, it's a digital community. You guys can message with us back and forth, give us show ideas, give us topics, videos, whatever. That way, it's easier to
Did
communicate.
you say it's a digital
Yeah.
community?
Yes, a digital community.
Fucking who told you read that somewhere, didn't you?
No.
No, that's pretty much what
Nerd
Discord
alert. Nerd. I'm just kidding.
Oh,
Go to
wow.
our Discord, dude. Talk to us.
is. Hey, nerd
We
gang.
talk back.
You ain't alone in this nerd gang.
Yeah.
Right on, Will.
Well, peace out, homies.
This has been the Sativas on Sundays podcast. I'm
Thank you for coming. I appreciate you coming on. You should come back in a few weeks
dude, I
when we
ain't
need
got shit
guests
to
and
Go
do.
shit.
Black,
Smoke.
we really appreciate you coming
And we
by.
still gotta talk about that. He missed the whole conversation about what happened if you wake up a woman one day. So I feel like that's gonna be some shit right there.
That's the after hours.
If you wake up a woman,
Yeah, right.
See, this is what we need Patreon. We should get a Patreon
You
soon.
can have those.
Hey, we'll talk to you later. Peace out. Bye.
You can have those uncensored conversations.